Imagine waking up one day, and the sun is just gone. No big explosion, no final warning, just complete and utter darkness. What would happen to our planet? How long could humanity possibly survive in this chilling new reality? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most terrifying what-if scenarios in space. What if the sun suddenly disappeared? Let's find out. The first shocking fact is that we wouldn't notice a thing, at least not right away. Light from the sun takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel the 93 million miles to Earth. This means for over 8 minutes, everything would seem completely normal. You'd see the blue sky, feel the sun's warmth, totally unaware that it's already gone. Then, after those 8 minutes are up, the change would be instantaneous and absolute. The sky would snap to pitch black. The moon and planets would vanish from sight, as they only shine by reflecting sunlight. The only lights left would be the distant stars, our city lights, and any natural phenomena like lightning or auroras. It would be a permanent, star-filled night across the entire globe. Of course, the darkness is just the beginning. Once the sun disappears, Earth would instantly lose its primary source of heat. The consequences would be catastrophic and swift. Temperatures would begin to plummet. Within just a few hours, you'd feel a noticeable chill. And by the end of the first day, some parts of the world would already be experiencing freezing temperatures. Within a single week, the average global surface temperature would drop to below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about minus 18 degrees Celsius. Life on the surface would become unbearable. A year later, temperatures would stabilize at a horrifying minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 73 Celsius. The oceans, which hold a massive amount of residual heat, would start to freeze over from the top down. It would take hundreds, maybe even thousands of years for them to freeze solid. But the surface ice would quickly become miles thick, encasing our planet in a frozen shell. What about life? Well, the outlook is grim. Photosynthesis, the process that powers nearly all life on Earth, would stop almost immediately. Plants would wither and die within days or weeks. With the base of the food chain gone, herbivores would quickly starve, and the carnivores that prey on them would soon follow. The entire surface ecosystem would collapse in a shockingly short amount of time. So, could humans survive this? In the short term, yes, but it would be a desperate struggle. We'd have to retreat underground. Existing mines, bunkers, and specially constructed subterranean habitats would become our only refuge. We rely on geothermal energy, the heat from Earth's core, and nuclear power to generate electricity for light and warmth. We could theoretically grow food using hydroponics under powerful artificial lights. Iceland, for example, already uses geothermal energy extensively, so they might have a head start. But even with our best technology, survival would be for a very select few. Building and maintaining these underground cities would require immense resources and planning that we simply don't have ready. For the vast majority of the human population, the rapid freezing of the planet would be a death sentence. But wait, there's another, even more terrifying problem. We've talked about the light and the heat, but we haven't talked about gravity. The sun's immense gravitational pull is what keeps Earth and all the other planets locked in their stable orbits. The moment the sun disappears, that gravitational tether is cut. Earth would no longer circle a central point. Instead, it would fly off in a straight line, continuing on a tangent from its last orbital position. Our planet would become a rogue world, a frozen, dark wanderer, drifting aimlessly through the vast, empty void of interstellar space. The chances of colliding with another star or planet are incredibly small, so we'd likely just keep drifting forever. The survivors in their underground shelters would be passengers on a ghost ship hurtling through the cosmic darkness. In theory, with near-perfect recycling systems and a stable power source like nuclear fusion, a small, technologically advanced group of humans might be able to survive for generations, maybe even thousands of years. But it would be an existence completely detached from the world we know. They would live their entire lives without ever seeing the sun or the sky. Earth would no longer be a living planet, but a frozen tomb carrying the last remnants of humanity through the galaxy. It's a terrifying thought experiment, and it really puts things into perspective. We often take the sun for granted. It rises every morning, sets every evening, a constant, predictable part of our lives. But this scenario shows us just how vital it is. The sun isn't just a bright light in the sky. It's the anchor of our solar system, the engine of our climate, and the ultimate source of the energy that makes life itself possible. Without it, there is no us. What do you think? How long do you believe humanity could last? If you enjoyed this cosmic thought experiment, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into space. And let me in the comments, what space mystery or what-if scenario should we explore next? Thanks for watching.